Arriva Figura, Italian for make a good impression. Be a sharp-dressed man. Can we match black and navy in our business lineup? No. Picture a navy blazer with black trousers or vice versa. That combination is too close in colour, so best avoided. Black goes with lighter shades of blue apart from navy. My point of view, first impressions aren't accidental. They're created. Decide the impression you want to make before others decide it for you. The takeaway, be careful with making this black and navy combination mistake because it really stands out and shows we are clueless about colour matching. It jars the viewer, so avoid the combination when thinking about maximising our first impression. So classic menswear conventions. Know the rule to break the rule number 6. How long should a business tie be? The blade of the tie should be long enough to touch the bottom of our belt buckle if you're wearing a belt, or to the top of the fly of the trousers if you're using side adjusters or suspenders. There's a bit of flexibility here, but too short or too long are both best avoided, because you look like you don't know how to dress yourself properly. Very high-waisted trousers present an issue and force you to really shorten your tie, except the ties are not designed for that short length, so be careful with going too high-waisted. If you look at pre-war photos, the waists were very high and the ties were really short. In the modern era, I sometimes see guys in the rag trade tacking the rear tie blade into the top of their trousers because it is long, and they need to do that because the high-waisted trousers need a shortened tie length. I don't like it because it looks a bit odd. Today's first impression builders, events and objectives in Tokyo. So the Economist Intelligence Corporate Network, the EICN breakfast event, was on growth strategies in Japan, turning headwinds into momentum, featuring Joanne Lin as a speaker, who was my recent guest number 275 last week on my podcast, Japan's Top Business Interviews. Also, I had a podcast interview that day with Tomoyo Kamiya, president of PTC for Japan's Top Business Interviews, who I've known since he ran Adobe here in Japan. Podcast interview with Amel Kahia, founder of B4 online shopping business. Objective? I wanted to look sharp at the EICN event and be the best dressed man in the room. The suit, it's Brioni Roma 1945 navy suit with a window pane pattern, notch lapels, barchetta breast pockets, side vents, 35mm double cuffs, flat pockets. The shirt from Abelard, Melbourne 1920. It's a white shirt with the French cuffs. The tie, Bulgari Roma 1884, red tie with a red Windsor knot, a double Windsor knot. The socks were over the calf, navy socks. The accessories, the cufflinks from Bugatti, Montreal, 1981, they're red striped cufflinks. The pocket square was my new Isaiah Napoli 1920 red and blue dot pocket square. The stabilizer from Cusco Fabrics, Kyoto, 1936. The badge was Dale Carnegie, New York, 1912, silver corporate badge. The pen, my Mont Blanc, 1906 from Hamburg, card holder, Lanvin, Paris, 1889. The watch was unusual. It's my gold Sumo Yokozuna Grand Champion Takanohana supporters 21st victory commemorative 32mm sun and moon red Fuji design by Yamazaki Haruhiko. I was wearing a red tie and red pocket square, so I matched with the red Fuji in the watch. The fragrance was Acqua di Gio from Giorgio Armani, Milano, 1996. The high shine shoes were black Derby shoes from Polini, from St. Mauro, Pascoli, 1953, with some light broguing on the medallion. Style meets business. Some leather shoes really respond to the high shine treatment and pop, so they look very good in a crowded room full of other men running around with their dull or scuffed shoes. With your high shine, you can always be confident you are standing out in the crowd. Style opens the door, but leadership, communication, sales, and executive presence keep it open. At Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, we coach executives on all four. Want to master executive presence in Tokyo? Top performers in Japan's business world choose Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training to refine their leadership image and communication mastery. Access our 35 free white papers on leadership, sales, executive presence, and our 19 free ebooks in the attachments with this video.